So we are going to start with journey and strategy. Oh, that's very intense, nice energy. So we're going to pull 2 major arcana to see how this is going to work out. Now, keep in mind, guys, that this reading is a general reading. So my hopes is that you resonate with something in the message and you can apply it to your situation however it may fit for you. So let's pull some majors and see how this is going to be. Temperance, the Magician. Interesting, because the Magician, this is what I wanted to find out. The Magician can go either way. So while we have the journey and the strategy coming up as the energies, as well as Temperance and the Magician, journey is all about a new path, moving forward, being very excited on this trip or on this adventure or this new relationship, you know. And Temperance is all about balance and knowing that the purpose to the bigger meaning and having that moderation, that you take things slowly and you build on it one thing at a time, because you know how it's going to end. You know where you're supposed to be on this journey. Now, strategy is telling me that you're coming up with different avenues in order to manipulate or manifest something that's very important. And as you do that, you're using all of your gifts. You're trying to, you know, take all of the gifts that you have within your magic case, and you're going to use every single thing that you know how to do in order to make this manifest. Now, on the flip side, you also need to make sure that as you're getting all caught up in this journey and being very balanced and everything, there's another energy that could be working opposite for you. They may be having an agenda or creating a strategy that you're not understanding the illusion of what they're putting forth. So let's pull some cards here to see which way that this message is going to pan out. Wow, deception and envy. Okay, so you have to be careful that someone else's agenda is not going to influence your journey, your moderation, your perspective in how you want things to go. They could be jealous of how enlightened you are. They can be jealous on how far you've come in your career. They could be jealous of a relationship that you have. Or if you've moved away from a relationship, they could be jealous of the fact that you've left them and move on, and you're on your own journey right now, and you're very balanced, calm, and cool, and you're good the way it is. Temptation, that's like the devil card, you know, where there's something that looks better than it is, or someone's trying to tempt you back to a situation, a relationship that you weren't happy with. Transformation, did they really change, or are they just telling you that they changed? Do they have a strategy here where they're using all their gifts that are in their case and they're trying to manifest and throw smoke and mirrors so that you think that things are different from what they truly are? Third eye chakra. Yeah, this is so weird, because you're going to have to use your intuition in regards to cutting through what their real motives are. Are they true, or are they trying to pull a fast one on you guys? Disconnect and boredom. It seems as that you're going to figure something out and you're going to walk away because it's not what you thought it was, and it's not going to mesh on your journey right now. And you're going to be very balanced and very strong in regards to what your belief system is, and you're not going to let anyone kind of rock the boat in that area. They can strategize all they want. They can pull all the magical gifts out of their box all they want, and if it's not in line to what you want to do in how you see your vision, it's not going to pan out. So if there's any manipulation going on, you're going to see right through that with that third eye. You know, making sure that you are using your intuition and you're listening to spirit, and you follow the path that you're being guided to follow. It's like someone's trying to throw you off. Yeah, here look, we have the 7 of coins in reverse, and this is where there's limited success, boredom. You're not seeing the reward of what this relationship can give you. Palace of Swords in reverse. This is where things are not balanced in the mental aspect, that there's things going back and forth, and they're trying to confuse you and throw you off your path with their words, making you doubt yourself. Now you have Temperance in reverse, which is a lack of balance, because you feel off balance when you're around them. You're feeling that this is not right. You know, you're being sent the messages and the red flags are there and you see them, but for some reason they still keep coming to you and for more offers, and you know, they're still around you guys. Now, when I got the Fool card, you know, it's all about, you know, being a free spirit, but I also got the message that they're kind of acting a fool right now. They're acting very foolish in regards to their behavior, even though, you know, you are going to be that free spirit and you're going to walk away because you're on your own journey. This card to me had a double meaning when I pulled up, and I kind of chuckled to myself because it just hit me. They're acting very foolish and immature in their aspect, and this is what's turning you off. And so they're trying to tempt you with all these things, you know, and, you know, deception and envy and strategy, and just they're just acting all kinds of crazy right now. And you're seeing right through it with the third eye chakra, and it's kind of comical to you. But when you're around them, they do kind of twist your energies, you know, because it's so intense that it's always something. You know, and you're not going to let anyone throw you off your journey. So we all know how strong you guys are. Wow, 2 of Cups. Yes, you're going to be very in tune on this journey. You're going to be very connected on this journey. This can also mean another relationship is coming up, that you're going to be very balanced with this new person. So when you get rid of this energy and the person that's trying to pull the strategy and all that kind of stuff going on right now, once that kind of leaves, you're going to be really focused on a new relationship. Now, this can be relationship with self and spirit as well, you know, that you're going to honor your beliefs and you're going to take care of you and do the self-care and be on your own. Knight of Pentacles. Oh, wow. You know, this is all about an offer, being very conservative and methodical and going through everything that you're supposed to and building that solid foundation one step at a time. 6 of Wands in reverse is going to talk about the ego. Here we have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And I think that their ego is going to get hurt when you get that new adventure and you get that new offer. Because they've been offering this to you and you keep saying no. And there's going to be some conflict in regards to that, because they're not getting the accolades that they think they're supposed to, because they've been, you know, saying this and doing that and everything else. And then you meet someone else and it hurts their feelings. Yeah, hurts their feelings. There you go, right there. If this is resonating to you in that aspect, you know, you're just going to have to move past their energy so that you can see what it is for your new beginning. They could be offering you something and you still say no. But I'm getting this feeling that while you're on your journey, you're going to be loving the new you. You're going to be loving the new aspect. You have a strategy in mind as well. And you are working with your gifts, and you're manifesting things that you want. And they're jealous as heck. They want what you have. They want to be part of your journey, but they're not going to give you the positive energy that you need, because you're going to meet up with people that are on the same page as you. Yes, and you're moving away from that particular energy, from that kind of control that's not giving you the balance that you need. It's always rocky waters when you're with these people. There's always some kind of drama, always some kind of issue, you know, and you never know exactly what is coming up or what is right and what is true. So you're going to move away from that. You're going to go to calmer waters where you're in control and you're able to manifest the things you want to manifest, you know. And when this comes up with the 4 of Wands in reverse, that's where you have a breakdown in communication, because this is your transition. You just cut them off and you like block them or whatever the case is, because you don't want to hear about it anymore. You're over it, because like I said, they're acting foolish. But you are also using that free spirit of that fool as well. So keep that in mind. But I still can't get that out of my head, how they are acting like a fool. Now we have the Hermit in reverse. And this is where you're using your isolation in your withdrawal. And you're really blocking them. You're just cold, just not answering the phone, the door, the emails, whatever it is, because you have a new beginning. And you know, sorry guys, and you know about your new beginning. You are manifesting this. The Ace of Wands is all about your inspiration, your power. And you will take your power back. And you will recreate a new beginning for yourself, and a new life for yourself. And it's going to flourish and be beautiful, and it will be on your terms without all this drama and nonsense. You won't have to think twice about what path you're on. This journey is all about you guys. This is beautiful. Moving forward, being able to be in control, moving away from this negative energy that's all smoke and mirrors. This is lovely. Couple of oracle cards for you guys. Love. See, love. Yes, love for yourself. falling in love with your journey, with your passions, falling in love with someone else, having that balance of being a free spirit and living what you're doing and being very protected in where you're going from this point forward. Deceit. Yes, you're moving away from that deception in that deceit, and you're choosing love. You're choosing not to deal with this energy here that is all jealous and tied up in the negatives. You're choosing the higher vibration of love, and that's how you're going to move forward. Individuality. Guys, really, yes, you will find your own voice. You'll be very, very solid in who you are, where you're going, and how you're going to get there. And you're going to be very proud of yourself. And you will find like-minded people that are on the same path. This is beautiful. You're going to be so happy when you get rid of this energy that's just flowing around. Now, this may have to do with a personal, a work situation, whatever it is. You're moving past it, and you're doing it like really happily and with that free spirit, knowing you're protected, and it's all, you know, shiny and beautiful. You see where you're going, and you're so happy to be on this path. Caffeine free is our angel message for you today. And it says, Dear Archangel Raphael, I ask that you cut my cords of attachment to caffeine so that I may honor my body's natural energy rhythms without chemicals. Yes, purge things that no longer work for us, whether it's of the physical and it's caffeine or anything like that, but also purge your soul and let go of this energy and allow Archangel Raphael to come in and heal your soul, because that is what he represents. And cut the cords of attachment to anything that is a lower vibration so that you can feel that spiritual journey. You can feel how happy you are as you go on that journey, as well as your physical journey, and you move up in the you graduate from school and you start that new job, or you have a career transition and you're all excited. Feel that joy that you're on the right path. And here we have a second angel message, and it says, Jesus, the divine healer. Dear Jesus, thank you for your divine healing, power, and presence. Absolutely. Stay in prayer. Stay in gratitude to God, and let him know that you appreciate all of the goodness that is coming at you, and allow him to take care of the people with the lower vibration. Pray for them. Pray for their healing so they're not always in that lower vibration. Forgive them for what they're doing, because forgiveness is more about us releasing that energy than it is accepting what they did, because it's not about that. They will have to face their maker and face God and face themselves on the shadow side so they can work through it. So pray for everyone, yourself and them included, that this turns around and that you bring in better energy for the both of you. But I feel that you are going to be able to walk away from this and get your new beginning started right quick when you find out that they're trying to pull a fast one. So Aries, thank you so much for letting me read for you today. This is an amazing, amazing reading about you being very strong and staying to your path. I would love to hear how you guys are doing, so please leave me a comment. I would also love to have you back, so please like and subscribe. Take care.